We're outside.
You want to break? You want to break right now? We really could break our fast, but I can wait because I
can wait as well.
Yeah, I be waiting till about.
Well, how long you be fasting for?
Just from sun up to sundown.
Damn.
But it's
sundown.
It's time for us to break right now. Like what? 5 minutes ago? Like 5 minutes ago, but I'm like.
A lot of y'all got something to say about Brittany Renner, okay? And I ain't liking that. I'm not feeling that. Especially a lot of y'all Muslimas. Y'all have a lot to say about this girl. I'm seeing y'all saying, oh, she converted because of Kevin Gates. Or she doing it for this. She doing it for a man. Who cares? Who cares? Like, out of all people, y'all should be like, alhamdulillah, that the girl found the truth. Like, it don't matter why she reverted. And honestly, I don't even believe it's because of Kevin Gates. Sometimes people see people do things and they follow that. And alhamdulillah, if it was that, alhamdulillah, why is y'all have something to say? Y'all do stuff for men and it don't even be the right stuff. Let's talk about it. And a lot of people got something to say about talking about it look like she in a coat and all this and that. He ain't introduced her. First of all, we don't speak to men. I don't speak to men. A lot of us Muslims don't speak to men. We don't even look at men. You hear me?
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We got Brittany Renner. We got Kevin Gates, right? You just see how they are just together. And what's funny is if y'all saw the whole stream, because I didn't see the whole stream, but I saw enough where I did not notice Brittany Renner. She wasn't even talking. That's how quiet that girl was. She wasn't even talking.
When you get off stage, you have to really ground yourself back because that love that you getting while you on stage is so overwhelming that you feel empty after getting off stage. It's like you don't want to leave because the people just love you so much and you're not receiving that type of love.
The exact same.
So that's
shit.
how you feel.
That's
on
how
here.
I feel, bro.
Nigga, how you hugged me, bitch. I hugged me, bitch. Love me, bitch.
That exactly how.
She stayed in the background. And what's even better, right? And what's even better, I think this is something that a lot of people need to point out, is how she stayed all the way in the back, right? She stayed all the way in the back when DDG and Kevin Gates were having a conversation on the basketball court, right? And she's just showing a lot of humility. She's showing a lot of humility. Now, here's another sister who is trying to make a change, right? She done been ran through. She done soiled her name so bad that she had to resort to this faith, right? Now, are the intentions real? Is she being a Muslim because, you know, hey, she really found out why she should become that? She actually did some research. She actually looked it up, or did she just say, hey, well, I want to become a Muslim because I need a brand change? I think it's all for marketing and a brand change. But at the same time, I will say I am seeing a little bit of work. You don't hear much from her. She's still walking around. I don't want to butcher the name, but I think it's a turban, walking around with a turban around her head. So this is months later, right? This is many months later.
So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old and with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. I have no idea how this is gonna look. I have contractual obligations, clothes to wear, posts to do, bills that have to be paid.
I don't believe Brittany Renner. And let me tell you why I don't believe her. Because I believe if she was serious about what she was doing, she would disappear and transform her life. But the fact that she turned on her camera and broadcast to the whole world that she's converting to Islam is just another ploy for her to get attention. What Brittany Renner is doing is very common. A lot of 304s do it. And it's so funny to see all of them do the play. Now the question is, who's going to be the sucker and fall for it? You got to do more than put the hijab on. It's got to be in you, not on you.
And then all of the pieces come together, right? I'm like, oh, well, but shout out to Anton Dams because he pointed out that maybe there was an incentive for her to do this. Maybe she didn't want to do this because, as I stated before, she didn't do this because it was the right reason. She did this because of a marketing. She did this because of a brand change. She doesn't want to be seen as a girl who is an alcoholic, always sleeping around and talking crazy, yada, yada, yada. And of course, Kevin Gates and her had a little thing in the past, but once again, Kevin Gates, he is a Muslim as well, right? Muslim. Some people say it differently, right? But he is a Muslim as well. So, I mean, all of that kind of makes sense, right? All of that makes sense, right? Because it just seems like Kevin Gates does not play to some degree some of these things, because when you look at some of the things Kevin Gates says, it doesn't make any sense. But once again, it just doesn't seem like he give off that demeanor that, hey, well, you know, you're gonna kind of talk to me crazy, you're gonna think you're gonna do this, you're gonna think you're gonna do that, you think you're gonna run this relationship. Not gonna happen. But what is funny is, and what I really want to point out, is how a lot of people are making a mockery of the Muslim faith. The fact that it just seems that this faith is just a go-to for a lot of people who are in a messed up situation. It's just mighty wild. Now, I know some people are going to say, generally, that's when people are finding themselves with God and everything. And it's like, okay, I get that. I get that. But once again, when you look at your prisons, right, a lot of your brothers are Muslims, but they still going around here yoking up people, doing all types of stuff. Because the reason being is they think that, hey, well, this culture forgives me of everything. I can kind of do as I please. I can kind of do as I need. Rollo Famgoon, he's Muslim. Kevin Gates, Muslim. I mean, there are so many brothers, man, who are in the gang life, who are in the rap life, who has a messed up past. When they want to go ahead and get out of something, they go straight to being a Muslim. And in my opinion, it's just like they're soiling the name. I mean, when you look at a lot of these prison videos and you look at a lot of these situations where guys are down in debt, they owe somebody in prison. So hey, guess what? They ain't got the money. So you know what else they got to give up? You know, if you ain't got the money, you got to give up something else. They over here fighting with these other gangs, and then guess what? Well, let me go ahead and turn to Allah. Right? Because, hey, guess what? I'm coming in with the idea that this culture, this religion is so accepting that, hey, well, y'all go ahead and come bring me in. I'm going to be changed. I'm a changed man, yada, yada, yada. When a lot of these people are not being changed men. You have Little Durk, another example. What did he claim that he was when the feds was on his ass? Hey, well, you know what? I'm putting down the flag. I'm a Muslim now.
What is going on, guys? Little Durk had his first Islamic event in Chicago, and it was amazing. And he DM'd me and sent me a personal invite. But he also DM'd me back in 2022 just to give me my flowers. He said, yo, look, you locked in going crazy, and I really appreciated that. So when it was time to come to this event, I had to make it and check my bro out for the first time meeting him ever. But you know, I brought some gifts with me, so I had to introduce him to that ripstick. But he was quite familiar with what it does already. Hear what he had to say about it.
I got a joint for you too, man. Inshallah, I got a rep stick for you, man. I need it. I got you, Vada. I ain't seen it today. Yeah, nah, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
With that being said, y'all already know what time it is. If y'all trying to see a Little Durk ripstick demo, or y'all trying to see a Rip Right Times Little Durk collab, let me know in the comments at Little Durk. Let's blow this thing up. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay ripped, six pack, big back, big facts.
Once again, these people are intentions on being Muslims. These people intentions on following this faith is BS. A lot of these brothers are following this faith because it's a scapegoat. Oh, well, you know what? The Fed's on my neck, so let me say I put down my flag and now I became Muslim. Don't know nothing about the Bible, haven't been to any studies, don't know any priests, don't know a damn thing about a Quran. But these would be the same people that would say, hey, well, listen, I am in this faith because it makes me look good. And like I said, I could not be mad if anybody in the Muslim faith that actually follows that faith says, yeah, nah, every time some black folk put their hands on something, they always mess it up. Because why isn't anybody else trying to jump in the Muslim faith? It's only black folk who are in hella trouble with the law, who done been hella in trouble in prison with other gangs. They run to the Muslim faith, not because they have a new found understanding of Allah or whoever they celebrate or whoever they worship. They follow them because why not? It gets me out of harm's way. It can cover me of all my BS. And it's just wild because you then have these same brothers being hypocrites that turn around and go do some stuff that you know damn well you're not supposed to be doing. But with the idea that, hey, I can go to this faith and they have me protected, covered fully, I'm in the clear. It's just a mockery. And then here you have Brittany Renner doing the exact same thing. Now, in a sense, like I said, I feel like she may be making a change. I don't know how long she's gonna stay on it, but let's just be real. That culture, religion, they're making a mockery of it. right? They're making a mockery of it. Because if all of them wanted to be a representative of the Muslim faith, everybody's going to be like, what in the hell? Like, who are these people? So do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below, what do y'all think?